Good morning. Ira Epstein of Linn Associates with your morning flash update for this Tuesday, the 25th of June, 2019, and the time 9:20 a.m. Central Daylight Time. We'll start with the grain market, where we're still seeing the crop conditions, if you will, not ideal, too much rain, a lot of abandoned acres. The question in soybeans will be how much of the acreage doesn't get planted. In corn, whatever was planted is done. Now the question is how the crops emerge and how they look, and it's not good at this point. Many traders in this building are still looking for D's corn to be substantially higher as the growing season goes, because they're not looking for good yield and they're looking for unusual weather still. In the energy market, just sort of wandering back and forth. You had a big day up yesterday in nat gas, over a 5% rally. The market's giving back a little bit of that, not too much at this point, but giving it back, and that was just unusual in its size. Then you go over and you take a look at the bonds and the notes. You're still getting bids into those markets, as traders are very fearful as to what's going to go on as we approach this market with the G20. How is trade going to go? And as you can see, you're backing off a bit in stock indices at the same time. The market that is looking at central banks easing, G20 tensions, U.S.-Iranian tensions is the gold market, and it's on a tear. It's at a 6-year high. The market's approaching what I call the third price count, and for those of you that got or get my market research, I just published that letter to give you an idea where that target is, and it's amazing how close you are to it already. Foreign currencies, a very mixed bag today, not sort of able to grab one way or the other in them. Now, as we take a look at the news of the day, home sales really poor. This is one of the reasons the stock market's being dragged down. It's a big miss. You were down 7.8% to 626,000 on an annualized pace. They were looking for a 2% increase. That's a difference of 9.8% all in all at 686,000 units. So the cheap mortgage rates, now cheap might mean you're getting cheaper, and this is an important time of the year. So what's going to happen to home prices becomes the key, and you can see they're starting to slip down about 3% as you got to find buyers. Making matters worse, we had just last month a 5.9 month supply. That's gone up to 6.4 months. So housing certainly in the what do I say, in with the dogs. In the Conference Board Consumer Confidence Present Situation and Expectations Index, if you take a look, down right across the board. Traders rightfully nervous, don't know where we're all headed with these trade wars. Is it going to be a good, bad outcome over the next week to 10 days? We'll find out. Remember, the G20s this week. We don't know what we'll hear, though. You're always going to hear the niceties. I had a great meeting, blah, blah. I want to know what went on either in the meeting or where the negotiators are. Case-Shiller, if you look at home prices, up 0.8 from the year-ago month and up 2.5% from the prior month. Remember, this is a 20 metro area. It's very different than when you're looking at the new home sales. As you go to Reebok, weekly sales, you can see they were down 2.5%, yet the ICSC were up 2.7% from the previous week. So they measure things a little bit differently. That's looking at the previous week. That's the first 3 weeks of June. But so to speak, the consumer is still there, although pulling back a little bit without, in my opinion, any question at all. I want to remind you, a lot of what we offer for you, and I'm talking the brochures, I'm talking the different videos, you get them in our futures trading kit. We put them in all one area for you. To get the kit, and it is free, just give us a call at 866-973-2077 or go to our website. You'll see a carousel of free offers. Choose it. The charting software, the brochures that we have, the videos that we have. If you want to look at charting patterns, a whole group on them. All of the different elements we put together as individual parts are generally in this, so it's quite an interesting little kit. And how it's sent to you is it's a link. Just opens up and it'll make a little, if you want it, right on your desktop, read what you want, hit delete, and it's suddenly gone. Pretty simple to work with. Remember, you can always click on the button right here. If you watch me on YouTube, it'll take you to that page as well. I'm Ira Epstein. See you at the end of the day with our end of the day videos. Good luck and good trading to you.